Hello retail traders and welcome. I'm proud to announce the new signal, a signal using Weis Wave with speed index. Why did I create this signal? Well, after the success of the Discord channel, I got many people following me that are not able to trade my posts due to different time zones or other obligations that they might have. So therefore, this signal copies my real account trades to your real MT5 account. Therefore, I am becoming the provider and you are becoming the subscriber. Okay? So the signal is new, just started last week, but it uses the same methodology that I use on my Discord VIP channel. And these are the results. You can check them out from my site. It's running since October, end of October, and up to now is close to 280% up. What is the signal? It's a manual trading system using Wave with speed index, indicator for MetaTrader 5, and I'm following the Wyckoff methodology, wave volume, and reading speed index and the waves. Trades are placed manually with a stop and a target always. Maximum risk on each trade is at 2%, and the RR is at least 1 to 1.5. So closing the target, the trade before the target is reached will apply only on when I believe it's necessary. I'm trying to keep the drawdown below 8% per day. So if the drawdown reaches 8%, we stop trading for the day. Stop is also moved to break even when specific conditions are met, and there is no partial closing, no martingales, no grid stuff. Okay, and I'm trading the pairs you see on your screen, which are 20 forex pairs for the time being. Now, how to subscribe? There are many ways to subscribe to the signal. So one way is just to type this URL on your web browser. Another way is to go to your web browser. Let me just go for you. Let me show you. Okay. And just type, go to the MQL5 site. Okay. And click here on the left top signals. These are all the signals available, and just type Weis. Okay, and once you type that, you press search, and you will see my signal, which is Weis Wave with speed index. Now, by clicking on the signal, you will see all the details, when it started, the balance, the profits and everything, all the details. And if you want to subscribe, you just hit this copy 39 USD per month here or here. Also, you can check the description of the signal and the statistics. Okay, as you can see, it started on the 27th of May. Now, one more thing you should note when you subscribe to Signal is the following. Let me go back to the presentation. Okay, so if you go to MetaTrader 5 and you click on the signals, you're going to get this screen. Okay, now if you have not subscribed, you can even get it from here. Okay, just click select from signals and it will take you to your web browser to the signals. Now, what's important here is how to set it up. First, it's agree on the terms. Second is enable real-time signal subscriptions. That means it will trade real-time. It will copy stop, loss, and take profit levels. This is very important if you want to use the system. So I suggest you copy them. And synchronize positions without confirmation. That's up to you, because if I place a trade and you're sleeping and you need to confirm it, you're going to miss this trade. One of the most important parameters here is this. Use no more than % of deposit. And this is a percentage that you need to calculate, and I will show you how. So another thing would be stop if your equity is less than, for example, let's say you start with an equity of 1,000 and you might want to stop trading the signal if the equity reaches below 800. And then the slippage and the euro between your broker and mine, the spreads. Now, let's see about this thing, okay, which is very important. Okay, so first of all, let's look at where the screen is at. So I will go to my MT5. So if you go tools, options, and signals, this tab, you get this information. All right, now let's go to the presentation to see some very important stuff. How to set it up properly, okay? So all this should be ticked. Then we need to set up this number, and you also need to adjust your equity limit. Very important, this number. And why do we need to calculate this ratio? Because this is a ratio, a percentage, for proper lot sizing. Why is that? Because you have a difference balance from the signal provider. You are the subscriber and the signal provider. You saw, I don't know if you saw, but the balance I have currently on this account is about 15,000, while in your case you might have less or more. You have different leverage from my broker, so that's also needs to be calculated in the equation. Furthermore, you might have even different currency. I might be trading in euros, and you might be trading in dollars. And you also might want to risk the percent of your balance, meaning that, let's say that you have 1,000 euros on your balance, and you just want to risk the 500. So this number will be 50%. Now, how to do that? This is the equation, okay? In order to set up this ratio on MT5, and the ratio is the following: the subscriber balance divided by the provider balance times the percentage that you want to limit your deposit, meaning if you want out of the 1,000 bank that you have balance to just trade only the 500, this will be 50%. Then, sorry about the dog. Then the subscriber leverage divided by the leverage of the provider. For example, I have 1 to 30, you might have 1 to 500, okay? And finally, this is the exchange rate. If I'm trading, for example, with USD, and you're trading with euros. So this information, okay, is I have created an Excel file to make this stuff easier. Okay, and this Excel file, let me show it to you. Let me open it first. Okay. So this is the equation, and I'm having an example here. So subscriber balance, it's 1,000 euros. Provider balance, my balance, it's, let's say, 15,000 USD. All right, sorry, not 150, 15. Okay, now the balance ratio is this division here, this divided by that, so it's 0.7. Now, if you want to risk, for example, half of your balance, we'll put this to 0.5, which is 50%. And let's say that your leverage is 1 to 200, okay, while mine is 1 to 30. As you can see, the leverage ratio is 1. The leverage ratio cannot be more than 1. Now, if this was the opposite case, for example, if I had 200 and you had 30, then the leverage ratio will be 0.5. Then the subscriber currency and the provided currency, and that's the exchange rate. So Euro USD is 1.06. So all the stuff is calculated, multiplying this number with this number, all the white ones with this number and this number, and it's giving us a 1%. This is what we are supposed to put on the MT5 on this screen. On this screen right here, we should put 1%. Okay. Very, very important. Okay, now depending on your lots here, let's make this realistic. So my leverage is 1 to 30, and let's assume yours is 1 to 100. Okay, now as you can see with all these numbers here, if I was to place an example, if I was to place an order on my trading account, it will be, for example, of 0.3 lots. In your account will be 0.01, which makes it a limitation for any number below that, because usually brokers do not allow below 0.01 lot. Of course, that depends on your account. So that's the way you calculate this number. Okay. Okay, out of this equation. Thank you for watching. If you need any help setting up your account after you subscribe, I'm here. Also, this Excel file is available to all my members on my site. Under your profile, just hit the files, and then on free stuff you can find this Excel. Okay, enjoy. If you need any more info, you know where to find me. TradeTheVolumeWaves.com. Thank you.